The other night when we was here, we parked right here on 59th and 11th Street, and everybody felt safe as shit. And then next you know, we turn around and come back to the car, and all the whole street is on fire. Everybody had to hurry up and move their shit. Could nobody stay over here? Because if we would have stayed on this strip right here, who's to say all our shit would have been on fire? And then they was over here slashing people tires and shit. We parked right there, and they came out here and was slashing motherfucking tires and shit. How the fuck we supposed to go home? How y'all gonna say y'all want everybody to disperse and shit, but y'all out here slashing tires? Do y'all really want everybody to disperse? Or y'all trying to corral us in so y'all can pick us off and shit? That's what I feel like was happening. They was trying to pick us off and take that opportunity when motherfuckers stuck. Because they attacked our people when they couldn't get nowhere. The majority of the people are peaceful. Majority of the people are just walking down the streets, minding their business. But because some of these motherfuckers out here is angry to the point where they want to destroy, they gonna lump us all in together like we all destroying shit. Most everybody was peacefully protesting. They was at this gas station right here. That's where they all got into it at. The police had pushed the people down here, and all the people was at this gas station, and they had all got into it and shit like that. And then somehow, some way, dude ended up shooting them people by that car lot. But he ain't had no right to do that shit. He ain't had no fucking right to do that shit. If the police catch you doing property damage, or if the police catch you breaking into some shit, either the police gonna give you a ticket or they gonna arrest you. These motherfuckers said, fuck it, we just gonna shoot you motherfuckers. That's how you know our lives not valued. Whether it's a protester or a black man. And in this case, it was white men that was defending protesters and they got shot. So that tells you a lot. They don't give a fuck about us. Claiming they out here for the people. They wasn't out here for the people. They was out here for their damn selves. And this right here, this the gas station I was at when I got into it with them same people. Because they not police officers. They went and stood guard in front of this gas station when the people was walking past. They went and stood guard. And so when we was walking past, you know, they got assault rifles and gear and all types of shit. They was all white. Let's be clear about that. They here for the people. They ain't had no people in that group. But they was all white. They had on military gear, like vests. They had on the knee pads. They had helmets on. Looked like Afghanistan rejects type shit. So they had all that shit on. They had assault rifles. Some of them had just regular shotguns, and they was all standing right here. They had some type of walkie-talkie system as well, but they looked like rejects from Afghanistan. They looked like the motherfuckers that couldn't make it in the military, so they came out here to try to be the military on the streets. That's all that was. I think this is where everything went down. The white supremacists was hiding out in this building right here. So basically what happened was they had those armed militiamen out here trying to protect people's properties. They decided to try to stop people from doing further damage. So they were guarding the gas stations, they were guarding this. They also were guarding like the street for some reason, which isn't anybody's personal property. But some of the people down there on that end had started trying to set a fire in a dumpster, similar to this, in order to stop the police from coming. So they set a fire in a dumpster down there. The militiamen came and put it out. And the people were angry and upset, rightfully so, because they like, man, you claim you out here for us, but you not really out here for us because you putting fires out and all types of shit, da 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 da. So once that happened, the group came back towards down here. They were staged, the militia was staged right here at this building. They was all hiding out in this building. So when the police came, the people came, it was like they all was right here. One of them was very aggressive and they all was just kind of acting like they was ready to shoot somebody. So then once the people got pushed back from the tear gas from the police, the people got pushed back with the tear gas. Once that happened, the militia was still here. They all got the tear gas. They ran behind this building right here, and they was coughing and shit, and they was, you know, whatever. And some man caught them on live talking to the police. They had came out, he infiltrated they shit. And shout out to you. I don't remember your name. I want to say, I want to say it was CJTV, but CJTV infiltrated that group and caught them on live talking to the police. He caught them on live talking to the police about talking about some thank you for your service and da 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 da, thank you for all the help you giving us, da 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 da, all that type of shit. So they caught that on live. They caught the actual shooter being thanked by the police for being out here. So what the fuck? Are they police? You know what I'm saying? And this is a 17-year-old kid. So imagine you're encouraging someone to enact violence on protesters. You are encouraging this behavior. The police officers encouraged this kid to come out here and shoot people. They told him, you doing a good job. So what the fuck is that saying? What the fuck is that saying? At that point, people weren't even destroying anything. People was just walking around, standing around. So what exactly were they protecting? The street that we pay for? The sidewalks that we pay for? Like, come on now. That shit was ridiculous. So after that, they all pushed down there, people pushed down there. Ended up being some people over here by the burnt out car lot, and then there was some people by another car lot. He ended up shooting the people in the car lot. It was a man, he died right here in this car lot. He shot him in the head, and then he tried to run down here, run down this way, and a medic was chasing him, trying to stop him, because you running with a big ass gun, who's to say you're not gonna shoot somebody else? So they was trying to stop him. He got tripped up, he fell, and he just let off shots at everybody that was coming towards him, not giving no fuck about who the intended target was. He just started shooting and shot multiple people. He shot a medic in the arm. His arm was hanging off. Supposedly it's reported that 2 people died now. So it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Them motherfuckers ain't have no right to be out here playing police. And what the people need to understand is, if they gonna play police, we can play police too. We don't need y'all in our motherfucking spaces pretending to protect us, because y'all was not protecting us. They was out here telling people to move back and do this and do that. Y'all not the motherfucking police. Are you kidding me? You motherfuckers ain't sworn in. So why the fuck are the police thanking them? And also, you shooting people, that's not self-defense. Self-defense is when your life is in imminent danger. That man's life was not in imminent danger when he shot and killed that man in that car lot. He was concerned about the property. But that's not self-defense, and that does not qualify as self-defense. On top of that, he's 17 years old. We have open carry laws in Wisconsin. You can't carry no motherfucking gun unless you 18 years old. You have to be a full-grown adult to carry a gun, to purchase a gun. So why the fuck is a 17-year-old out here walking around like a grown-ass man when he's really a child? But we don't think about that though, because it's just like, oh, we're gonna protect our property. The police supported them, and the police supported the property damage. Because guess what? All these motherfucking fires could have been put out within the first 10-20 minutes of the fire starting. The police was right there. It's not like they started the fires and wasn't no way for the fire truck to get through, wasn't no way for this, wasn't no way. They started them fires. People could have came out here and put them fires out. The fire department could have been here way fucking sooner. Way sooner. They chose to let the shit burn. If I was these property owners, I would be asking why the fuck the fire department didn't show up for an hour and let my shit burn down. They could have been came out here. That's what y'all getting paid for too. We paying y'all to come out here and do this shit. When these motherfuckers come out and they want to destroy property for their motherfucking sports teams and all this shit, they send the fire trucks in. We gonna put all this shit out. It's okay. They just got riled up. But when a motherfucker is out here rioting for black lives, they gonna let all this shit burn to the ground so that the story in the media can be that the people of Kenosha burn all this shit to the ground. And be honest though, the people doing the most destruction not even from Kenosha. These is motherfucking vigilante ass motherfuckers, anarchist ass motherfuckers who chose to come here and fuck they shit up. Let's just be real, because we talk to the people of the Kenosha. This is not how they wanted things to go. But it's so many angry people. It's so many angry people that don't know how to express their anger. And the only way they feel like in that moment that they can express it, we just gonna fuck everything up. We just gonna fuck everything up. They say the riots is the language of the unheard, and that is what we seeing right here, right now in Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's what we saw in Minneapolis. That's what we saw in Chicago. It's a lot of people who don't feel like their voices is being heard, so they come out here to these streets and they say, fuck it, you don't want to hear me, you gonna hear me now when you see this shit in flames. You gonna hear me when you see all this shit over here coming down. And it is what it is. It ain't shit we can do about it. Because it's a lot of us out here who are non-violent. We don't want to destroy property, but we can't tell other people how to express their anger when they angry. I can't do that. That's not my place. I could be like, yo bro, maybe you might not want to break that window, but I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna beg you neither. It is what it is. Fuck that property. Property has no property value and life value. They not even in the same range. Motherfucker, property can be replaced. We are human beings. We are able to replace property, damaged property, whatever the fuck. You can get that help that you need, whatever the case may be. But a life, you can't get that back. If Jacob Blake would have died, my nigga, what? You can't get his life back. He might not ever even walk again, and that's even bad enough. But had that man been taken from this world, then what? And that's the things that we have to talk about. Thank God that he survived. But it's still wrong, all of it. They still ain't had no right to shoot that man like that. None whatsoever. Now look at these motherfuckers speeding down the street. Just speeding, like come on now, what the fuck? They above the law, because they is the law. That's what they say. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do, because they is the law. Fuck them. Shit.